Greetings Soulswind here and welcome to Let's Play Hand of Fate. This bonus episode, we go through the singular stories, or rather singular encounter cards. They are Soldiers on Leave, Holy Forge, and Secret Society. We start with Soldiers on Leave. Cards unlocked by defeating the King of Scales and getting its token. In a busy town, you meet 3 disheveled soldiers. We got drunk last night, one of them explains, and gambled away all our gold. And our helmet, another joins in. We'll trade food for any helmets you have on you. Our captain's gonna have our hides if we turn up without them. Give the soldiers your helmet. There's 3 soldiers. Just wanna preface this by saying that we need 3 helmets, not 1. He always says, only fools go into battle without a helmet. Give the soldiers your helmet. You hand over your helmet and they give you some food. The dealer draws you 2 food gain cards. 7. 1. The soldiers pass the helmet around, each trying it on. This is a strange looking thing, but I guess it'll do the job. Have you got another? We'll pay more for a second helmet. You give the trio a second helmet and they give you some more food. 3 food, 10 food, and 5 food. 2 of the soldiers try the new helmet on, then the one with the first helmet decides to take the new one instead, and the other 2 argue over who gets the first helmet. Have you got a third helmet? We'll give you the rest of our provisions for it. Third one. You pass a third helmet to the soldiers and they give you all of their remaining provisions. The dealer draws you 5 food gain cards. 5. 3 food per blessing. We have got 2. 5. 1.
I'm sure you are grateful.
5. Wow. We're so set for food. But I know there's a card called Pilgrimage where you'll need 50 food. This is the right time for it. I don't think it's on the board. Anyways, our captain would like you, mercenary. You're more prepared for battle than a Dosian raiding party. This card's token is now yours. For equipping a trio of soldiers with helmets, you receive 3 food per curse. What? Oh. Armory, draw 3, select 1, and Ring of Defense. Nothing useful. I would have hoped, they would have spammed me with food or something. If you actually leave the card and return after giving them the helmets, this is what you see. In a tavern in a busy town, you see some familiar faces. 3 soldiers sit playing cards, all with their helmets atop a pile of coins in the middle of the table. You leave before trouble starts. Just like that, it's no longer anything anymore. The soldiers lose interest and begin to harass every other armed person. That's if you don't have a helmet. Give him our helmet and gives us some food. 5 food, that is 18 gold. Oh my god,
a little
1.
Food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little.
Not a good exchange. The soldiers pass the helmet around, each trying it on. This is a strange looking thing, but I guess it'll do the job. Have you got another? No, I don't have. As the soldier turns to leave that old thing behind. Take this weapon, it's my spare. Draw 1 equipment card. Skeleton Kingsword.
As pleases you.
So no token even if you give them 1 helmet. Next card, Holy Forge. Cards unlocked by defeating the Jack of Scales and getting its token. And I believe I have the metal ore. Finally! The ore came before the forge! Finally! Let's go!
We play for a token now.
On a dusty, lonely plain, you come across the shattered remains of an old monastery. Searching the building, you meet an old man dressed in dirty robes. Long ago, we of the Brotherhood forged holy weapons to support the war against the infidels. But the infidels were strong, and one day, one of their raiding parties took us by surprise. They destroyed most of our tools and took our supplies, including all of the rare metal ore that we used to craft our weapons. The king's army never returned after that day. I know not what became of them in the years that followed. I have stayed here all these years, but only the ghosts remain to keep me company. All of the others who survived the attack left long ago. Give the monk your sample ore. Finally! The monk's eyes widen in surprise, and he exclaims, "By the old gods, where did you find that?" He looks the metal over carefully. "If you're willing to put in the hard work, stranger, together we could fire up the old forge one last time." You spend several days with the old monk. By day, you toil together at the forge, and by night, you swap tales of your adventures for a share of his food. Eventually, you hold the completed weapon in your hands. Battle Hammer. String together consecutive attacks to do massive damage. Press 1 to unleash a powerful explosion. Oh, okay, so we need combo then. Scorching Zeal. No, don't. Not now.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes, I am sure. Thank you, warrior, for giving this old relic one last chance to prove its worth. Good luck on your journey. This card's token is now yours. Finally. Finally, the metal ore came before the forge. My goodness. Wow. Finally, this is done. The token's ours. So many times we've missed the token because the metal came after the forge. For working in the Holy Forge, you receive. Draw 3 and select 1 from the armory. Forbidden armor. Using that metal, I suppose. And that is another story complete! So this is what happens if we go back to the Holy Forge. You return to the old monastery, but after a brief search are unable to find the old man again. And that's it. Lastly, the Secret Society. Cards unlocked by defeating the King of Plague and getting its token. Finally!
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Down a dark alleyway in the slums of an ancient city, you find a door covered in strange markings. Knock on the door. You knock on the door, a small creature opens it and looks up at you. The house demon sniffs and then says approvingly, "You have the stench of the truly accursed about you. You may enter." Inside, you discover a labyrinth of dark, smoke-filled rooms occupied by devils, demons, vampires, and all manner of ungodly creatures. You end up seated at a table with a scaled figure, risking your soul in a game of chance. Are you serious? Are you serious?
A choice. Select your desire.
Oh my god. Wow, really? You roll the bones and hope for the best. Success! You are offered a choice of many fine items by your opponent. This card's token is now yours. Seriously, with the curse of increased difficulty at getting good cards? I'm glad. One try. Oh, wow. I think Frostfang, like ice and fire together. Yeah, sure. We'll take this. Wait. Choose a card to keep? Hang on. Am I supposed to choose 2 cards? No equip.
As pleases you.
Oh wow, we get 2. In the morning, you stumble out into the sunlight. You turn to say goodbye to the little house demon, but the door has vanished. And... token. I think we probably like die if it's like huge failure. And failure, we probably get pain cards. Now let's see. I don't want to pick huge failure, seriously. I just want like the huge success. Okay, let's look at the failure. We'll just see. Knocks you over. You're given to the minions who feed off you, so they took half our HP and then the same.
Select your desire.
Huge success.
Nicely done.
Let's see. Tiny vial of liquid. We lose 50 health, but our max health is doubled. Card token is now ours. Really? 200, look at that. Wow. Which means we probably die if we have huge failure. I mean, double the health, all the health, right? Because we lose half the health if we get the failure. We lose all our health if we get huge failure. For surviving the dark corridors of the secret society, you receive 15% max health, detonator, armor of the watcher, and 50 health. Oh, so that's the end of this branch of story. This episode was full of needs. There were 3 soldiers on leave, each needing a helmet, so we had to have 3 helmets. Then, the Holy Forge needed the metal ore. This was not too difficult, but rather challenging because you don't really get the metal ore where you want them. Usually the Holy Forge comes first, and then after going deeper into the dungeon or into the level, then you get the metal ore, so you don't get to complete it. Then, Secret Society requires us to have 4 valid curses. Valid? What does it mean? If we have 1 curse and 1 blessing, that means no curses. In summary, number of curses minus number of blessings must be 4. Then we play against luck. Huge success, success, failure, huge failure. Just don't get the failure cards. Not good. If we got the huge success card, we get to double our health, putting us at a total of 200 health or more. Very good, especially with all the curses that we are carrying. Well, anyway, the bonus videos end here. Next, the dealer. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.